Hello there, everybody. My name is Newbiefer101, and welcome to. Oh my goodness, I forgot the name of it. Beastfolk Barber. Wow, I'm a great content creator, huh? I didn't know if this was going to have a main menu or not, because this is the demo, by the way. Because the demo just came out. You can add it to your wish list in order to try out the demo for yourself. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, ooh, I'm going to have to play that. Yep. Game is still in development. Some things will change before launch. More content polish, coming in full release. We're gonna turn the music a smidge. This is really loud. And we'll turn that down. And that down. That's better. I think that's way better. Can I turn up the... I can. Apply. Oh, is there gonna be subtitles? Or is it good? Alright, let's do it. I already have added to my wish list, so yeah. Stories of works of fiction, any resemblance to actual events or persons is purely coincidental. Fair. Guess what? Starfish City has more beastfolk than humans now. In your multi-species barbershop, it started a whole trend. These days, we need at least 5 new kinds of scissors a year just to handle everyone's hair. Other than that, not much has changed around here. Anyway, I'm writing because I found your mirror in the storage room. Turns out it's got a secret. Ugh, I really don't feel like dealing with this mirror. Hey, boss! Or her. I found the manual! There you go, I couldn't figure it out. You forgot, that's the customer's chair. Assistants are supposed to stand over here with me. But you need someone to test it on. We could just use it as a regular mirror. But if it really works like you said, think about all the customers we'd get. Fine, let me take a look at the manual. Yay! You're more excited than usual. That's because something interesting finally happened around here. I never know what you're doing during a haircut. It's probably not something a salon assistant should say out loud. It's not my fault. Nobody gets haircuts where I'm from. Which is exactly why a Yeti shouldn't move somewhere this hot. Well, it wasn't exactly up to me. Alright, I think I've got it. It's actually pretty simple. Basically, the mirror can briefly project whatever haircut I have in mind. Woo! So I can show customers what I mean. Woo! That's what the gameplay mechanic is. Okay. That's so cool! Let's try it. So what kind of haircut are you looking for today? What kind of haircut? That's a tough one. You see enough customers by now. Just pretend you're one of them. Okay, then give me something that keeps me cool. Let's see. Alright! These short styles should all keep her cool. Wonder if she'd notice if I snuck in a long one. Once you hear what a customer wants, your barber brain must be filling up with ideas. Unfortunately, unless you're a best barber, a customer's best friend, at least a few of those ideas won't be what they're looking for. That's where my custom-made mind projection mirror comes in. This mirror can briefly display whatever the barber is picturing. It's like a fitting room for haircuts. Show them what you're planning, and their reaction will tell you everything. Heads up though, the mirror overheats when you use this feature. I'm still figuring that out. So you only get three previews. Oh, I can't speak words. Previews per customer. Make them count. Use those 3 chances to figure out what your customer really wants, and then go for it. Alright. How's that? Wow, it actually worked! Huh? Doesn't change? Look at your reflection. Your hair looks different. Huh? Oh, you're right. She says I can't tell. I mean, it's not like you just met me. The hair just isn't my thing. Starting to think testing this on you was a waste. Hey, come on, I can still act like a normal customer. Alright then, do you like this look? That's great. Can't think of anything to say, can you? You got me. I do like short hair. It stays out of the way during matches. Should I be worried about someone grabbing your hair in a fight? Underground fighting is more civilized than that, you know? Sure. Anyway, this one works for me. Approved. Alright. So you're going to start cutting now? You get 3 previews. Might as well use them all, right? Not that I think you'd notice the difference. Want to call it here? No way, I want to use them all. Alright, let me show you another one. Ooh. I like how these actually line up. So what do you think? This one's great. Might have asked why. Because the magazine said you want to start for city's top 10 barbers. So anything you come up with has to be great. Sounds like you're only saying that because you don't know what else to say. Partly, I also wanted to make you feel good. That's part of an assistant's job too, right? It's really not, but I appreciate it. Anyway, this one's great. Alright, how's this one? Ooh! Makes me think of rose quartz from Steven Universe. I know I could have combined the others, but like, I don't know, they looked really nice together. So what do you think? This one... Wait, this is too long. How's this supposed to keep me cool? Wow, I'm impressed. You can tell long hair from short now. And I can tell when you're making fun of me. Then my work here is done. Anyway, the front's fine, but the back's gotta go. Next. She liked this one, so let's give her this one. Alright, let's get started. How's the shop while I was off? Great, actually. Turns out it doesn't really matter if you're here or not. Hey, come on! I've gotten way better since I started. I can tell the difference between long and short hair now. All the bangs still look the same to me. Some just like my dad. How do you even tell two hairstyles apart? I'm more curious why you can't. It's like trying to tell two people's toenails apart. What? That's what hair is like for us. Is that what you spent your break coming up with? I don't think anyone back home could tell the difference. So I met you, I had no idea there were places calling enough that no one needed haircuts. I know you needed the visa, but you could have picked a better job. What do? Just keep working here without a clue? It's fine, you're great at everything else. You make amazing tea. But I don't want to keep getting laughed at. Huh? Who's laughing at you? I went to a mixer for people in the hair industry yesterday. You know what? You're the last person I expected one of those. I wanted to make some friends in the business. I couldn't follow a word anyone was saying. They kept going on and on about layering and texture. Why do you all have to make it so complicated? Hang on, I need to trim this part. Drag it along the arrow. Okay. Cool. Don't people get haircuts to stay cool? Why doesn't everyone just cut their hair short? Because people still care whether their hair looks good. That's what I don't get. What makes it look good? How do you even decide if a hairstyle looks good or bad? It's hard to explain. People can just tell. You already did this. Society had its own idea of what looks good, and we all just kind of follow along. So none of you even know why? I think most people just don't think about it that hard. It's hard enough just trying to look good. No one's got time to wonder why. Sounds exhausting. Maybe not being able to tell isn't such a bad thing after all. No, I don't always get what customers are going for either. Really? I thought we were a really good barbershop. That's where the skill comes in. Every customer wants something different. Their species, their personality, it all matters. A good barber knows how to handle all that. Oh, so how do I get that good? For starters, stop wandering off during your shifts. I have to go bake cookies for you. Pretty sure baking cookies isn't part of your job. Alright, done. Drag along the arrow. Ooh. That looked way different. So what do you think? Yeah, it's a short haircut I wanted. That's cool, and it looks great. I love it. Did you say you couldn't tell if a hairstyle looked good? I can't, I just figured anything you cut had to look good. Plus we're together all day, you wouldn't want to make me look too awful, would you? You're the one who has to look at me. Fair point. Alright, let's sweep up before a customer gets there. How many do we have today? 1. How did business get this bad while I was gone? Because that stupid park is still under construction. Their stupid machine shakes the shop so hard I can't use my scissors. That sounds kind of fun, actually. It's not. We can only open on Sundays now, and we've already lost a lot of regulars. Ooh. Maybe the mirror will help turn things around. So how did a mirror like this end up here anyways? My old coworker was always inventing new tools for the shop. When did I finally get to meet this mysterious old coworker of yours? She passed away. Did I ever mention that? Oh, you always start telling me something and stop halfway? Anyway, never mind. Go sweep up. Ugh. What am I doing? Oh, okay. I'm waiting for the customer. Oh, hi. Do you have an appointment? We do. Right this way, please. Ooh, we? Ooh, what is it? Oh, it's a dual head. Welcome to... Oh, so that's why the appointment was under 2 names. Barber and Luca, right? Hello. Saying hello doesn't get you out of this. I'm not wasting my time on a bad argument. If you can't even counter a bad argument, what does that say about your side? The argument isn't going to stick with anyone. I've been stuck to you for over 30 years and nothing I say sticks with you either. There you go again. You always make that joke when you're losing. It's not funny. Good thing we share a body, but not a sense of humor. So do you both want haircuts? Yeah, and cut off the extra head while you're at it. Wouldn't that kill you? Sorry about that. I like this barber. Knock it off. Sorry, my brother and I are both here for a haircut. You ever cut hair for a two-headed dragon? Are you going to charge us for one person or two? Depends. Do you have one ID or two? Ha! No, that's the right question. Under current law, only my brother has an ID. I'm just listed on his card. Crazy, isn't it? If you think that's crazy, you should agree with me. Blanket laws like this need to go. You really are a two-headed dragon. Always lumping two things together. Forget it. We agreed to stop arguing during the haircut. Wow, that's all it takes. Good luck at the debate. You say that like you won't be on TV with me. Wait, are you doing that TV debate next week? That's right. We're here as one representative for our side. Two. That's why we came in for a haircut before the debate. Might have asked what you two do. We're assistants for a senator. He was supposed to be in the debate himself, but thought we'd be a better fit. We get 2 paychecks, so we can't exactly say no. Okay then, what kind of look do you two want for the debate? I just want it cleaned up. Keep it pretty much the same. I want something different, but keep it bold. Look, we're talking about television, and no one from our species has ever appeared in public like this before. Exactly, which is why I want something bold. What's wrong with that? Fine, I give up. We'll just do our own thing like always. Good. So you two want different things? Let me think. I'm gonna do Luca first. You want something new? How about... Okay, let me show... She wants it to be the same, so... Preview. How about this? So what do you think? Is the salon business so competitive now that you need a fancy mirror just to stand out? Let's call it a lucky find. That's really handy. No surprises afterward. We only get 3 previews. In that case, we'd like to see all 3 before we pick one. This haircut matters. I want to choose carefully. Oh my god. So you'll have to keep track of all 3 for us, right? Sorry about that. This is when you wish you had 2 heads. No problem. I don't usually forget what my customers tell me. I do! So what do you each think? This one makes me look persuasive. You look like someone who studied law. Is that a compliment? What made you think I'd compliment you? You studied law too, right? Like I had a choice. That's not true. You said you were interested too. Keep it down. I was messing with you. And Luca, what about yours? The front looks like a lot of work. Probably regret this once work gets busy. Sounds like you two get so busy you don't even have time to eat. Yeah, but one head can eat while the other keeps working. Feeling full without actually eating anything is the worst. But getting a full meal while work gets done, pretty nice. Let me show you guys a different combination. Okay, so... Yep, okay. Oh, this is so helpful. Okay. He said a lot of work, so he doesn't want too much work. I don't know. I think I'll keep the bottom, because the bottom isn't that much work. And Rivero, I don't think she had a complaint. Did she? She wanted to see all 3. I want to like double check. I can't see the back, so I can't see what this is gonna look like for them. What about that? How about this? This one could work. Got it. I'll keep that in mind. Sorry you had to deal with 2 heads at once. It's fine. I've handled much tougher hair. Like what? Phoenixes, probably. The last pair of scissors I used, one melted. Some mythical species have fur so stiff it can cut your hands. Don't you think barbers deserve better injury covers, Mr. Assistant? I'll look up last year's injury numbers for barbers when I get back. Thanks. Luca, what about yours? This one looks great on me. You've got good taste. Thanks. What would it take for you to give him the same haircut? I don't want that one. Fine then, let's see how your side turns out. Come on, don't put that kind of pressure on me. Don't worry, my brother will find something to complain about either way. I'll show you guys a different combination. Okay. Come on. So far, they both like 2. Can I do it? Okay, I can. Okay. Okay, and then for well, we only got 2 other options. Let's see how this goes. How about this? This is nice. It's a good style for 2-headed dragons. Our hair is pretty stiff, so it sticks out too much. It'll poke my brother out too much. It'll poke my brother's neck. Your hair really is unusually stiff. I might need to use my number 7 scissors. They're a bit sharper, but I'll be careful. Don't worry, our scales are pretty tough too. If you're going to poke anyone, poke his side. Feel it too, you know. And Luca, what about yours? This one makes me look really young. I would have loved this back in college. Getting old. It's all the sweets you eat. You're making us age faster. Still, let's make it work. Alright, that's all 3 previews. So, do you both know which one you want? Well, for me, I liked all 3. Just pick whichever one you like best. Do I stick to those 3, or can I change things around? Better now, I want to go with what we've seen. I'll take the one from preview 2 or 3. Okay, don't mix them up. I'm just going to mark them, because I can. Okay. I liked 2 the most. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's get started. Don't mix up the heads. So your debate is about that referendum, right? The one about when each species counts as an adult? It's all over the internet. That's right, so you've been following the adulthood referendum too? I think the proposal is pretty interesting. I think the proposal has a lot of problems. It has some problems, but I still think it's worth passing. You want to pass something you know has problems? Is there a problem with your head? Because the current law is unfair. Fixing that should come first. Hold on, aren't you two supposed to be on the same side? Everyone counts as an adult at 18. Sounds reasonable at first, but it doesn't work for a lot of people. Most folk only live about 30 years, making them wait half their lives to count as adults makes no sense. That's why we want the age to depend on how long each species lives. So am I going to see 6-year-old mouse kids smoking at school? I told you our formula wouldn't let that happen. You're making things up. Different species don't live separate lives anymore. Most of us grow up the same way. Isn't it reasonable to think we'd take about the same amount of time to mature? But that treats every species and every person like they're the same. A lot of short-lived species can live independently by the time they're 10. But many long-lived species are still going through puberty at 18. Treating them as adults then would be irresponsible. Sure, but keeping it the same makes things a lot easier to manage. And if this proposal passes, we'd have to rewrite a ton of other laws. What about school? Would sparrows only need 2 years at elementary school while turtles need 10? What about senior benefits? Would every species need a different age for that too? Of course, I think we should. Bees don't even live to 65 and never get to use any of the government's senior benefits. How is it fair to keep taxing them the same as everyone else? We need the adulthood referendum to set a precedent. To show people that laws should change when different species have different needs. You really do think like a minor. No wonder they picked you for this debate. We're the same age! Then answer me this. If the proposal passes, does the voting age change too? That would completely change who gets to vote. Would phoenixes accept having to wait until 30? What about prison sentences? Would those change with lifespan too? Would mouse folk get 2 years instead of 10? That's an absurd slippery slope. That's exactly what people are worried about. At the end of the day, this all comes back to human-centric bias. Law that only works for baseborns isn't fair to everyone else. Yeah, but baseborns pay more taxes. Laws aren't something you buy. Calm down, you're going to raise our blood pressure. Hey, time out for a sec. Your hair's tangled here. There we go. Okay. I've had to do that with my youngling's hair before. Done. Hey, you be the judge. Who made more sense? I will concentrate on the hair. Yeah, right. You're definitely listening. I wasn't. It's really difficult. Try to stay out of it. Leave her alone. You don't need to pull everyone you meet. But our job is to understand what the public thinks. If Fine, you're off the hook. My brother's the real enemy here anyways. Before you two get back to arguing, can I ask something? Aren't you two arguing for the same side? Why are you disagreeing? Because I'm good at arguing. This is going to sound a little silly, but we're just practicing. We want to understand the issue from every angle, so we took opposite sides and argued against each other. Oh, that's actually cool. I like that. I like that a lot. We've been at it for a month now. Two heads really do come in handy, huh? We figured it would help us understand people with different views. It also means I've been angry all month. Don't blame me, I'm just staying in character. Talk to the actual opposition, even if they don't go as far as you. So you both actually support the proposal? Of course, we're two-headed dragons. But what would the adulthood referendum do for you two? Nothing directly, but like my brother said, we need this law to set a precedent. If you're not baseborn, you should be pushing back against the law as it stands. Sorry, we keep complaining about baseborns right in front of you. Don't worry about it, I don't think the system is perfect either. Besides, if you two ever get separate IDs, I can charge you both. Under the Beastfolk Personhood Act, my brother isn't legally recognized as a person, only I am. He can't vote, can't marry, can't even get insurance. Legally, he's considered one of my organs. Yeah, they know your spare head is smarter than you. I was like, that have to change someday. Hopefully the adulthood referendum will get people talking about issues like this. Is the public on your side? Not even close. We barely stand a chance. Yeah. Our main argument is that the law is unfair and biased towards humans. But people are tired of the whole humans are the bad guys narrative. Meanwhile, all the other side has to do is copy my brother and spread rumors and conspiracy theories. Suddenly everyone's afraid of change. It makes me want to just go up there and yell at everyone. We need to come up with a new strategy. The debate is our best shot. We need something that'll make headlines. How about we tie our necks in a knot? Maybe the new look will give you a bit of an edge. All done. Oh yeah. I love it. They look awesome. Yeah, this is actually what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted. Looks great. Really nice. You really need some new adjectives. What about you, Luca? Yeah, that's what I asked for. Can't complain for once. I think yours looks good too. Please don't. I usually end up hating everything you like. Let me finish styling your hair. Thanks. What am I doing? What? Pick a finishing touch? Wait, what do you mean a finishing touch? Okay. There, you can keep it looking like this at home. Thank you so much. Now we can focus on getting ready for the debate. Don't get your hopes up. You know, things aren't looking good for us. We'll figure something out. We've got two heads. Sometimes I think all our optimism end up on your side. Does it help to be optimistic in your line of work? If you got two heads, it helps if at least one is. Must be nice. Sometimes the news makes me want to give up on the world. I figure it's easier to just mind our own business. Typical one-headed thinking. As a two-headed dragon, you can't just mind your own business. Taking care of myself means taking care of my brother too. For us, life is always tied to someone else. Sounds like you two are perfect for this kind of work. But I think that's true for everyone, really. We're all shaped by the people around us. It's just more literal for us. You two are actually pretty close, huh? Don't make this awkward. It's not like I can walk away from him. Oh, Cinder's calling. We should go. Thanks. We'll be back. Good luck arguing. Hope your other customers are easier than us. I wouldn't count on it. I like this. This is a really interesting game. I like the fact that it's... Okay, before I continue clicking, I like that it's focused on the barbershop thing. You know, somebody goes to get their haircut. Then the customer starts talking to the person giving them the haircut. They get talking and talking and talking. It's what's really nice about getting a haircut. I also get my own haircut at a shop. I forget what it's called at the moment. I'm tired. But it's one of the great things about going to get your haircut instead of just doing it at home. I'm clocking out, boss. Funny how you're always on time for that. I'm grabbing a bite at this tropical place with my new friend from the mixer. You already made a friend? They want to ask me about underground fighting. Of all things. Just don't let anything slip out about your past. Not a chance. Want to head out together? I'll stay and figure out how to turn the mirror off. You go ahead. Alright, bye boss. Let's see, the manual doesn't say how. I'll just unplug it then. Is it good now? Huh? But I already unplugged it. Hey, new customer? Ugh, I really don't feel like dealing with this. Hey there, got time for one more? What? What's going on? That reaction never gets old. What are you? Guess you haven't met enough species yet. Why is the chair empty? Why aren't you... Wait, what? I could watch you like this all day. You're adorable. You mean why I'm not actually there? I don't exactly exist in your world. We're just talking through the mirror. That's how my species works. Don't worry about the details. Oh, I want to know about you now. Species? You're Beastfolk? You'd call me a mythic like those brothers. Not that I care for your little labels. What species are you? Demon. Okay. Are you in the Beastfolk registry? You mean that catalog of lots of species? Of course not. So I'm dealing with an unregistered Beastfolk. Bingo! Look at you. Am I supposed to do the whole run, hide, report thing now? I'm not gonna hurt you. I just want a haircut. You ain't an unregistered Beastfolk, right? Your sign says all species welcome. I still have the right to say no. Ah, don't say no. Tell you what, if you give me a haircut, I'll change one thing in your past. Eh? You're going through tragically short lives. You must have regrets, right? Give me a haircut, and I'll take care of one for you. Say you wish you'd pick number 6 in the lottery. You'd be rich just like that. You can actually do that? Never question what a demon can do. Watch. Okay, stop. I get it. But changing my past for one haircut? That still sounds too good to be true. Quite a deal, isn't it? So, do you have any regrets? There's one. Poor Freddy. Imagine how much happier you'd be now if it never happened. Fine, I'll cut your hair. Yay! So what kind of haircut do you want? One that'll help me win a negotiation. A negotiation? I'm about to negotiate something I can't tell you about. All you need to know is that it has to help me win. Don't try to understand what demons do. Let me think. Okay. Wait, slow down. I'm not ready yet. Like what? This haircut's too important. It can't go wrong. So first, you'll have to pass a test to prove yourself. What? Weren't you the one who came to me? You did alright today, but I need to see more. So you've been watching this whole time? Demons are always watching. Fine, what kind of test? You need to get 10 regulars by July 31st? Why do you define a regular? Someone who comes in at least 3 times. What? So you just made that up. Why July 31st? That's when my negotiation is. I have so many questions, I don't even know where to start. Don't try to understand Damon's contract, just do it. But with all the construction outside, I can only open once a week. I'm not even sure I can get 10 regulars. Well, I already knew about that. Don't worry so much, just make your customers happy. Give each customer what they want, and they'll come back. Trust me, I've done the math. 10 is totally doable. But don't you try sneaking in any extra days. What if I don't make it to 10? Then you don't get to change your past. What about your negotiation? In that case, you didn't think this through, did you? That's none of your business. Don't pry into a demon's private life. Whatever, it's your problem. Good, then let's sign the contract. There's a contract? The deal needs one to work. That's where our power comes from. I need some water. We demons use contracts to get what we want. Talking this much is making me thirsty. Like what? Anything, your memories, emotions, desires, existence, things like that. And all you want is a haircut? Don't underestimate what a haircut can do. You're a barber, aren't you? A negotiation starts the moment they see you. Your hair can change everything. Whatever, it doesn't sound like I have anything to lose. Good, let's seal the deal. Contract issued by Eddie Demon, to be signed by Freddy, you the human. On July 31st, Freddy agrees to give Eddie a haircut to Eddie's satisfaction. For the haircut, Freddy must gain 10 regular customers to demonstrate her skill. A regular customer means anyone who visits at least 3 times between now and July 31st. Once clause 1 is fulfilled, Eddie shall change one event in Freddy's past according to Freddy's wishes. That is all. Unless it says the haircut has to be to your satisfaction. Relax, I won't cheat, the contract won't know. Fine, how do I sign it? Just write your name on the mirror with your finger. Nickname works too. Wow, I'm actually doing this pretty good. Huh, that's cool. That's really cool. I actually like that. Done. Yay, deal sealed. You've officially made a deal with the demon. Nervous? Not really, the terms are pretty generous. You sure? You looked pretty tense when we were talking about regrets. It's okay, everyone has someday they go back and change. Demons can't read minds, can they? No, there's much more in their mind than you think. Good. Anyway, keep at it. You'll need to practice before my haircut. I'm looking forward to our little arrangement. So, are you getting out of the mirror? I still need to use it. Of course, but I'll still be watching you, Freddy. Gross. Bye now. So, all demons are like Bloody Mary? Even demons are coming for haircuts now. Wish you were here to see it. Aww. Now I want to know who it is. Welcome to shop assistant bot. Shop management. Oh gosh, I can't read all this. Can I click it? Oh, I can. Okay, we'll end the day. Oh, it's saved, so I wonder if I can close the... Alright, before we continue, I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do, make sure you let me know in the comments. Or hit that thumbs up button. I forget what my outro is. I have 2 channels, okay? I have 2. This is my secondary one. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know, please. And hope you all have a good day or night. See ya.